there will be 6 pairs of spirals. As you can see here, this is 6, so this is 6 pairs of spirals in the final image. Um, as you know, the spiral is like this. The lines that you see here, they're not actually printed by Python, but just for the sake of illustration, I printed them here so that you will see how the spiral is generated. And then out of the 6 pairs, of course, we have the left side of the pair. 6 left sides. Okay. And then we have the 6 right sides. Now, how do we generate, for example, one side of the pair? Um, the the spiral is generated by arcs. For example, this is one arc. This is one arc like this. And this was generated using a radius. The radius of this arc here is here. The radius in this case is 40. Radius is equal to 40. Now, where did I get the 40 from? This one here, this is called the radius of the arc. So, radius of arc. And remember, there are many arcs in one spiral. Is equal to r plus 40 plus I. Now, what is the radius here? If I is a certain value here, then we can solve for the radius here. So if I is equal to a number like 0, then our radius is equal to r plus 40. Incidentally, our r is 40 here. Our r is 40. So this is 40 for the r here. And then 40 for the plus 40 here. And then plus 0 here. So what I have here is, sorry, this is 40 times I. This is 40 times the value of I, which is 0. So this is 40 here. So the radius here is 40. Now, before I proceed, let me explain to you why this is 0 here. Because in this case, the value of I changes from 0 to 5. Okay, so the first radius is 40 here because the I is 0. Now, where is the radius 40 here? This is the radius 40. Now, to draw the arc that make up the spiral, you also need to have the central angle here, central angle. And the central angle here is right here. This is 60 degrees. Okay, now that we have the radius of the circle here and the central angle here, then we can draw this arc here. Now the radius changes, the value of I changes from 0 to 5. Okay, if I is equal to 1, then R is equal to 40, this one here. And then we add 40, this one here, and then we multiply by the value of I, which is 1. And in this case, 40 plus 40 times 1 is 80. So the radius, if I is equal to 1, is 80, and this is now the radius. This is now the radius. Radius is equal to 80. Now the central angle here, the 60, does not change. So we still have a central angle here, which is 60 degrees. And together, the central angle and the radius of the circle like this, they create this arc here. Now, this procedure repeats, for example, for if I is equal to 2, then our arc, the radius, becomes 120. So this is now the radius for the third arc. That's one radius, and this is another radius. And then the central angle is 60 degrees. And then this is the third arc. Okay, this is the third arc. And then if I is equal to, if I is equal to 3, then the radius is 160. So where is the 160? This is the 160. This is another 160. And this is the central angle, 60 degrees. And this is the fourth arc. Now we continue. This is the fifth arc with a new radius. The radius is 200 up to here. And then this is the final arc with the new radius. The radius is 240. Now, after generating this spiral here, we will generate the right sides, and then we will have a pair. So what we'll have is like this. This is the left side of the arc. I mean, it's the left side of the spiral, and this is the right side of the spiral. We will have 6 of this. 6 of this in the final image. Now, before we generate the second pair, we want the initial point of drawing to be 0, 0. We do not want to generate a line, so this is pen up. And then we rotate the turtle 60 degrees, and then we are ready to draw the second pair. This is how the final image is generated.